am not whistling whistles of happiness and joy. Just making sure no dinner's left in the beard. We're going to wait to get a couple more people in. We got 11, 12, 11, 10, 8. Where you guys going? 12. I got no comments. Did I turn my comments on?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, Patricia, Derek. Use me. Dirty Deeds, glad you're here. Hey, Mario, I am good, doing well tonight. How are you? John brought snacks. You know what? Shit, I ain't got no snacks. Trucker's winning. Well, I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. This is a step forward. Jeff Sutton, I am extremely... I can't, well, if I swear, Dar gets mad at me for swearing. So Jeff Sutton, Jeff, why are you pissed? Hey, Scotty, how you doing, buddy? I knew that was coming. I was just waiting for it, bud. Yeah, Derek, I think we are. Free Tamara, yeah, she's getting the shaft right now. Hey, Mark, Southwestern PA, good you're here. Yeah. Hey, Kyle, thanks for tuning in. Debbie, glad you're here. You made it on time today. Or is that the right Debbie? I think so, yeah. Good to see you too, bro. Good chat today, Scott. Appreciated that. All right, we got about 125 in here. I guess that's enough to stir up the shit sandwich or the shit soup. We got a different flavor today. We're gonna try cherry. And just so you know, we're rocking a little, this is the hoodie. Rocking a little AC/DC for you tonight. After this live tonight, I will be going out and we will be blasting some AC/DC. I'm just in one of those moods. I am in a AC/DC Motley Crue. I'm in one of those old moods. I want to hear some old rock. Puts me in a great mood. Patricia, you got it, baby. Thunderstruck. Great song. So let's get down to it here. I made some notes. Oh. I keep forgetting which end of my phone. I had to use my phone tonight, but the camera's over there. Hit the like button for me, guys. Hit that like button. I need those likes. Okay, so we all know. I'm going to put my little notes here so it doesn't look like I'm reading them. Truckers Trump Tanaka. Okay, so what do you think, you guys? Trudeau revoked it at 5 o'clock. Now, from what I understand, and if I'm wrong, hey, Steve, you spelled whole wrong. Anyway, if I'm wrong, it was revoked as of 5 o'clock. Now, this means, from what I understand, that it is done. It is off. So that means that all of the people that have their accounts frozen, all of the people that have their Bitcoin frozen, all of that is supposed to be released. Now, notice he did not say, Trudeau has no ability to be truthful. That's why I'm very skeptical. But, he did it on national TV. And again, although it hurt me to do it, I had to tune in to CTV to watch it. I hate mainstream media. I hate it more than anything in the world. But unfortunately, I had to watch that. It wasn't voted down. He knew. And that's what we're going to get at. Why did he do this? Will, appreciate that. That was great. Appreciate it. Not needed, not necessary, but appreciate it. Why did he do this? Because, Dar, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, they did the no confidence vote. But that originally started as let's get this emergency act revoked, and that's how it started. And then it went to the vote of no confidence. So why 3 days later? You're right, Waterman, because it was unlawful. And I think he figured out a couple of things. I think he figured out that if it went through the Senate today, or if it goes through the Senate for a vote, he was going to lose and an election was going to be called. And if he did that, he knew in an election, if there was an election right now, he knows he's done. He's done. He would be unemployed. Let's face it, he's unemployable. He would be unemployed. And that is why, and I'm just trying to put the pieces together. I'm following the trail of what's been going on and in the House and what they've been saying. So that's the way that's just kind of the way I'm putting pieces together. If you guys come up with something else or you got another assessment on this, throw it up here. I'll be happy to slow these questions down and read them and we can talk about it. The other thing that I thought was funny, 60 days from now, like I actually watched and rewatched this. He got a call from Klaus. You're damn straight he did. 60 days from now, there's going to be an investigation as to why this was invoked. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, this is going to be the most crooked investigation you've ever seen. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if they investigate and they truly investigate and they do this, heads will roll. People will lose their jobs ridiculously and at a very fast rate. Oh God, American cynic, and you won't fight back. We're going to start this again. Dude, say something nice or get lost. Say something nice right now or get off my channel. Not playing with you tonight. Anyway, so in 60 days, they're gonna... You're an asshole. All right, I'll take that. So in 60 days, they're gonna have this investigation. Heads are gonna roll, great song. So, what does this mean right now? Okay, so right now, the emergency order is over. 60 days from now, there's going to be an investigation. Timeout time. Yeah, no kidding. But what also got me, and I don't know about any of you that have been following, I hate watching Trudeau's speeches. I hate listening to him talk. I really do. I want to reach through the phone and just strangle the shit out of him. In a loving, caring way, of course. You know, I would never wish any harm on the man. But I can't stand the way he's talking. But does anybody here ever notice that when he's talking, he's always implying, and he's lying his ass off, that his government did this the right way? That his government did this because it was necessary? His government did this because it's what Canadians wanted? His government did this because he was grabbing for power and he failed. He failed. Send him the Care Bears. Actually, you know what, Patty, that's a great question. Who's doing this investigation? Who? Me and Dar? Dar and I'll do it. We'll lay it out for you. I'm not fighting with anybody over power. I don't want power. I want my life back. I'm willing to fight to have my life back and to have these mandates dropped and to have everything else around me go back to, I guess, quote unquote, normal. I'm not looking for power. I really not. I don't give a flying fart about power. But I do want the people that we put in power, or the people that we put in Parliament to represent us, I at least want them to have a smidgen. I hate to use that word, but just give me a fucking smidgen of honesty. Okay? Just a bit. I'm not asking you to be the most honest person in the world, because if you're a politician, it's not going to happen, but give me a bloody smidgen of it. Just something. Because there's not a whole lot of them. Like, even I hate to say this, but because she has done a lot and she's said a lot. Candice Bergen, she's been pounding the hell out of Trudeau. But how far do we go with her when, if let's just say, well, she's not going to be the prime minister. I'm asking too much. I mean, I know it's a big ask I'm asking. But let's just say the Conservatives get in and Pierre becomes the next prime minister. And although he's pounded the crap out of Trudeau and the Liberals and the NDP, blah, 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 what's going to happen? No, I didn't see Maverick tonight. I gave them a break. What's going to happen? Are you telling me that Pierre's going to all of a sudden grow a halo over his head? And he's going to be the most honest person you've ever met? And we're not, 6 months into his prime minister or his prime ministership or his term, whatever you want to call it. Are you telling me that the 6 months in, we're not going to hear he put one of his buddies, or he gave $600 million to one of his buddies because of a pipeliner? We're going to hear that. We're going to hear that. It doesn't matter who we put in there. Steve, good comment. I just want a government that respects me back. You know what? As a government or a government official or a leader of this country, show me some bloody respect. Show me some respect and then I'll respect you back. But you show it to me first. Your respect has to be earned. My respect does not have to be earned. I voted and put you there, or we the people voted and put you there. Your respect has to be earned. You have to earn our respect. WEF needs to go, then I'll trust it. Well, WEF ain't going nowhere. Let me tell you that. Same crap in the States. Yeah, I know. They got a really good convoy going on down there. They are about to do some serious blockage down in DC. Government should represent the people. That's what the government is there for. That's what the government is there for. The government is there to represent us, the people. It's not there to screw us, the people. I have more respect for Brazil and New Zealand. Well, right now I would too. I do too. I don't have any respect for anybody in our parliament. I like some of the things that some of the Conservatives were saying, and I agree with them. If you're a Liberal, take a walk. I don't even want to talk to you. There's nothing you could ever say that would ever get me to come to your side and to think about this after what the Prime Minister did and the rest of his party did, and the NDP, those cowards backing them up, thinking that they're going to ride to the world of riches on the Liberal coattails. Yeah. Now, let's just say they called an election and he's out. NDP is out. Thanks, Skydiver. You don't want me. You don't want me as your prime minister, really. I'd be the first prime minister on national TV that would swear and curse, and I'm too emotional. I don't have that kind of control over myself. But what the hell was I saying?
You're about to ask who would be next.
Who would be next? Oh, the next prime minister. I don't know. I lost it. Sorry, guys. Jagmeet got paid off somehow. I don't think he got paid off. I think he was looking down the road thinking that things were going to be good for him if he stayed with the Liberals and they kept going. And they won and blah, 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 blah. I think that's what he was banking on, and that would have been his payoff. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. Tomorrow for PM. Dar, well, I got to go back. Somebody said something about Dar and Piper. Dar, are you voting with Piper next time? Yep. Dar's voting. She says, yeah, she's voting for PM. Hey, Kyle, you want to come up here and get your ass out of the nice Las Vegas sun and heat, and you want to come up here into the world of snow and play with us? You want to be our prime minister? I'll run with you, brother. I'll run with you all day long, man. You come on up here. You want to take a swing at this? I'll run with you. The truckers made the difference. The trucker party. I agree. There should be a trucker party. We should have a trucker party. Like I said one time before, I swear to God, Shit will get done if the truckers were running this country. I wear a spiritual helmet that gives me advice and special powers. Oh, can I borrow that right now, please? Hold on. Treen Turner. Well, Brian, another late one for me, catching up with the chat and the news. Well, I'm glad you're here. Party in Ottawa. I don't know if they're partying in Ottawa. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing in Ottawa. There's not a whole lot really going on. The bearded party. The bearded party. There's a whole bunch of comments I could say right now, but there's probably kids watching. We need a trucker party for elections. I agree. Like I've said it 100 times. If the truckers were running this country, National Truckers Party. Sure, call it what you want. I don't care. Call it the Wheel Burners Trucker Party. I don't give a damn. If the truck drivers and we were on this, they dropped them, Kyle. They dropped the mandates as of 5 o'clock today. But they did, I don't know where that stands with the cross-border. I'm not sure if our cross-borders were dropped. But even if our cross-borders are dropped, we need Biden to drop his.
They dropped the mandates, they dropped the emergency order.
They dropped the emergency order, but our province dropped March 1st? Okay, so March 1st, sorry, they dropped the mandates. My apologies, Kyle. They dropped they reversed the emergency order, but the mandates are still in place till March 1st. That's what I'm saying. The vax mandates for Ontario are March 1st. But the cross-border, even if we do drop the cross-border, we still need Biden to drop it in the U.S. We still need help there. I don't know how if we'll see that. I don't know if Biden will do that. If they leave it till March 1st, I don't think Biden's going to live that long, for Christ's sake, to tell you the truth. He may not make it to March 1st. What's today? The 20 what? 24, I don't know. Whatever it is. Make it for tomorrow. You better make it for tomorrow. I don't think Biden will make it to the 1st, till March 1st. Truckers gone wild. Yeah. You don't want this one to go wild because I start taking off my clothes. Hey, Sherry. Glad you're here.
No, Madison's watching.
Madison. Hey, is your room clean? Dar's going, don't say that. One of my daughters is watching me. Oh, King Justin III abdicating. Agreed. Biden is smarter and healthier than people realize. I never said Biden was stupid. I never said he was a dumb man. Okay, I'm just going by what I've seen of him on TV these days. He doesn't look like he's doing too well health-wise. Jagmeet had voted. Lynn, I'm going to read yours. Jagmeet had voted with Trudeau because he could not afford another election. He could not afford the last election he had. You know what? I could agree with that. I could actually agree with that. I don't think if we had to do another election, a full country election right now, I don't think Jagmeet would have a chance. I don't think, well, let's just face it, with the NDP party right now, I don't think that party should just defunct itself. Blue collar party, whatever. Vote PIR, no. He's screwed. Jagmeet is screwed. Yeah, Marla, I agree. He's done. He has smart lawyers working for him. Who's that? Jagmeet, Henry? Henry, you talking about Jagmeet has smart lawyers working for him? Can't have that smart of lawyers working for him. Yeah, come on now. He hitched his cart to frickin' Trudeau's horse. Are you crazy? Biden is a puppet. There's 100 things about that. There's 100 things about that. Biden could be a puppet. I didn't expect him to be president this long, honestly. I thought for sure that he would have had a health issue and had to give up his position just so they could get, what the hell is your vice president's name? What the hell's her name? Whatever. They just needed him to get the presidency, just so they could get it. They cheated. That's another story. We're not talking about how he became president. Kamala Harris, thank you. Betty Ann, thank you. Harris, Kamala Harris. Safari Dream, thank you. Oh, how you doing, Safari Dream? I just sent you back an email. Thank you for that email. Darlene and I were very, very touched by that, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you. Just before we went live here, we were reading it, and I replied, so check your email. Not now, though. Wait till we're done here, and then go check it. I'm serious. Don't you dare leave. If you leave right now and go check your email, you're not coming back. Hey, Will, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Just say you were not you have to read his comment.
Demon woman. I hope you're talking about Kamala Harris and not my wife. Come on now. Yeah, Lynn, again, thank you very much for that. We appreciated that. I'm very touched. Anyway, Trump rules. Dar's going, bite your tongue, Bri. All right, we're not going to talk about Trump. Some of you know a little bit how I feel, but we're not going to get into that. Anyway, holy Christ, I can't read these this fast. Trump called them a deep state. Kamala Harris, the clueless laughing. Yeah, you ever heard her laugh? Oh my God, that'll hurt. It does hurt. I'm keeping out of trucking, brother. You know what? A lot of guys are. I've probably in the last 18 months, I would say I've seen more of my friends and guys younger than me say enough and get out. We're losing a lot of really good, highly skilled and qualified drivers. And the ones that are coming in, and they're not coming in as fast as we're losing them, the ones that are coming in are not as good as what we're losing. And obviously people are going to say, well, you got to give them time to get the years behind them. It's just too painful and it hurts. It really does. Trudeau wasted Senate time and everyone else's time. He's got a bill for censoring live streamers. Censor away, Jack. Censor away. You can't get everybody. Shame bumper stickers. Trudeau didn't back down. Well, tomorrow, give us a little more on that. What's your thought on that? Trudeau didn't back down. Tanana? Mm-hmm. Sorry, Tanana. Willie Nelson would make a good U.S. president. We could all sit around and sing and smoke dope, and your country would be a whole lot calmer. That's for damn sure. Really, there'd be no fighting in your country. Trudeau got ripped apart in the Senate. Trudeau has not had a good day in the Parliament. He really has. Remove your funds now. I'm not removing any money out of the bank. I'm not emptying my bank accounts. I'm not pulling my RSPs out. I'm not emptying my retirement. I'm not stuffing my mattress. I'm going to ride this out. I'm not going anywhere. Dee Snider for president. I was just talking Dee Snider.
No, I was just
Twisted sister, man.
all the money I'm hiding from you under my
Well, aside from the money that Dar's been smuggling out and hiding from me, I'm not. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Come here. You want to say hi to 600 and something people?
Well, I heard Dee Snider.
730 people. There's my son-in-law,
How you
Mike.
doing?
I cannot get him to drive a truck. He refuses to be a truck driver.
Well, when I burnt the trans out of your Volvo, that was
Yeah. When he almost dropped the clutch out of the Volvo when I had it, that was probably a good indication that he shouldn't have been in there. Drain your accounts. He can do it. No, he can't. As far as I know. Hired goons, love from Alberta. Love you back. As far as I know, that Emergency Act is done and over. His power is rescinded. If it's not, and I'm wrong, somebody tell us how. Somebody tell us how. Because as far as I know, and from what the little bit of research and a little bit of time I had here, how the hell does that work? Hey, Canadians, don't trust Justin Trudeau. This is a diversion. That's kind of, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another shoe to drop, right? I would not be surprised if there is another shoe to drop. he threw this at us on the left to keep us looking over here, and something is coming on the right, right? So I'm not sure what to think about this. Trudeau cannot be trusted, and the thug Ford is done too. I agree with that 100%. You notice that Dougie did a lot of flip-flopping last week, eh? Talk about a fish out of water. That guy flip-flopped so many times it wasn't funny. But why was he flip-flopping? He's got an election coming. He knows he's got an election coming. The problem is he's already screwed and he's done himself in. Just like Trudeau and just like Singh, okay? They know that if a federal election was called, Trudeau's done. With the provincial election in Ontario coming up, Ford is done. Flip-flop Ford. You got it, Duncan. I was watching, who the hell was I watching? Mr. Sunshine Baby today. He just put out a short little clip there, and it was kind of funny. And he said the same thing that I did, that they've dug themselves a hole that they just cannot get out of. And we, the people, will be very happy to stand there with our shovels and throw the dirt on. And I'm doing it just like he did it, because it was just perfect the way he did this. Shovel, throw the dirt on. Shovel, throw the dirt on. I will happily throw the dirt on those guys. I'm talking about their political careers. I'm not talking about their lives. We're not killing anybody here. Their political careers are done. Thug Ford made millions on the stick. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that. I think we told you one time before this all started, he was worth $100 and something thousand. Now he's worth 30 something million. That didn't happen by accident. I didn't see him win the 649. Bring the dozers for that. Yeah, I'll bring the dozers. I got no problem. We'll pull the backhoe out of the back here. We'll throw some dirt on that. No 60 days right now. Explain, Todd. What do you mean no 60 days? No one listens to Ford. Well, not anymore they don't. Not anymore they don't. If he showed up at my door, he wouldn't be coming to my house. I wouldn't be having a meal with him. Ford should fish on the right side of that boat. Yeah, Ford will not be reelected. I guarantee you. I don't know who's going to win it. I wouldn't be surprised if the new Blue Party won it, because Liberals aren't going to win Ontario. The NDP sure as hell ain't going to win Ontario. And the Conservatives have screwed themselves so badly that people have such a bad taste in their mouth. They're probably just about ready to vote for me or Dar or Piper. If Piper ran for Premier of Ontario right now, she could beat Doug Ford right now. Honest to God. PPC for the win. Vote green.
Nope, not after.
No, not doing PPC. Not doing green. Thanks, Tanana. You'd vote for me. Piper for Premier, yeah. You people sitting there going, oh yeah, I'd vote for Brian. Are you crazy? Look at me. Look at me. Come on now. Don Cherry for Prime Minister. As long as he wears those suits, I'll vote. What the hell? The people own Canada. Well, the way it sits right at this moment, thanks, Lynn. The way it sits right at this moment, as of whatever time it is right now, we kind of have our country back. I'd vote for your dead dog over Trudeau. But we kind of have our country back. And I'd like to think that we do. But like I said about 5 minutes ago, okay, Trudeau dropped this shoe. We're waiting on the other one to drop. Okay, I don't know. I'm very skeptical. I'd like to sit here and say that yes, this is a good win for us. And yes, this is a win. I'd love to be able to sit and say that. But honest to God, to tell you the truth, I have just something inside of me. My guts are telling me that this is not over. We've got something else coming. Pierre for PM. It doesn't matter. Wah, Alaska. You the man.
National Guard will be.
Get your channel back up, bud. We're waiting on you. Come on. Get it up.
Do you have a channel, Alaska Hall?
Alaska Hall's got a channel, yeah. Yeah. Need to get rid of Cinos, conservative in name only. I'm thinking that there is something else going on, always have. This was too easy. Correct me if I'm wrong. This was too easy. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just walk in there and wipe them all clean, legally. Wipe them all out, take them all out, give them their pension, give them their thing, just give them their walking papers and tell them to F off and bring brand new everybody back in. It would be nice if we could do that. But I don't think that's going to happen. Tamara Leach for Prime Minister. What did Trudeau do? Nicholas, he revoked the Emergencies Act. He shut it down. Tanana, you're right. Let's count this as a small win. Okay, this was a small win. This isn't easy, Wilson. This isn't jump up for joy and let's go party, ha-ha win. But this is a small win. And let's look at it in that way. I'm too nice giving them their pension. Darwa?
Spargy wants to know what would give you peace of mind to say it's over across the border.
Yeah. Peace of mind for me to know that this is a good win for us is when I can go back to work and I can do my job the way I'm supposed to do it. And I can cross the border and make my money the way I'm supposed to, the way my job is. I can provide my family with the livelihood. Right now, I can only drive in Canada only. I can't cross the border. So when those mandates are dropped and I can cross the border and go back to doing my job for what I've done all my life, and this is all that I know, when I can do that, that's a win for me. And even then, I hate to say it, when that happens, I'm still not going to jump for joy and jump up and down and blah, 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 because there's just too much in me now that there's too much. What's the word I'm looking for? I just don't trust. I do not trust. I can't. I can't trust. The father of all lies is Satan. Well, I know you ain't calling me Satan, so I'm going to think you're talking about Justin. So yeah, when I can go back to work, I can cross the border, I can go back and forth, and I can make my living and make my livelihood. That to me is a win. I will be happy. Dissolve the Liberal Party. That ain't ever going to happen. Hey, Rose. Don't stop until he's out of Parliament. Well, we're still going and my mouth is still moving and you guys are still listening. You know, let's get him out of there.
Someone's asking, why can't you cross the border?
I cannot cross the border because I've only had one shot. I cannot take, hey, BA, appreciate that. See ya, Kyle. I cannot cross the border because I've only had one shot. And as a lot of you know, I had medical complications because I took that first shot. So now I will not take the second shot. So that means I am considered unvaxxed. I'm screwed. I cannot cross the border. I can go anywhere in Canada for the time being. Well, they were going to do it for the provinces as well. I'm not getting any more jabs, deplorable ant. I'm not getting any more jabs. The next shot I get is going to be in the head from Dar. But that's about it. So I can't cross the border right now, so I'm stuck to drive in Canada only. And I cannot make any money in Canada only. So that's kind of where I'm sitting. Brett, don't trust Justin Trudeau's false retreat. He cut corners before the Emergency Act, and do you really think he won't try shit behind the scenes after the false retreat? That's what I'm talking about. Is Campbell in here?
Yeah.
Mikey, you coming up next weekend? Have you figured that out yet? Mike Campbell's on here, guys. Everybody say hi to Mike. He wrote and sang and performed the Wheelburner song. He's one of my best friends. He's on right now, listening in. Check him out, too. He's got a YouTube channel. It's Michael David Campbell. But you be quiet over there.
He told me us not to.
It doesn't matter what he told you. I don't care what Mike tells you. He doesn't promote the channel. He doesn't do anything fantastic or push it. but he does do music and he plays an awesome, he's probably one of the best guitar players in North America. My husband is rude. Your husband? No. But anyway, he's got some good music up there. He's got some stuff on his channel, and just go check it out when you got a minute. He's a hell of a guitar player. Every time I hear him, I'm impressed and more impressed and more impressed. Anyway, love you, Mikey. Hope you're having a good night, brother. Mike, you saw, okay, this is from Mike. Saw the convoy out of Scranton today, headed to DC. One big rig, pickups, and cars look like a losing stream. Oh, one big rig, a couple pickups, and cars. What's the big secret with Tamara? I don't know. I don't have a clue. I know that she was refused bail this morning, or yesterday morning, or whatever it was. But I don't know what the deal is and why bail was denied. I really don't. But I can tell you this, it's ridiculous what they're doing to her. Whether you like her or not, or whether you agree with her and what she's been doing for the convoy or not, that's whatever. But for what she's being charged with, okay, invoking what did they call it? Mischief, okay? For a charge like this, for her to be getting hit as hard as she is legally and from the government, I mean, there's people that have done 10 times worse than this. And they were out on bail and moving around the country and doing whatever the hell they wanted. Meanwhile, Tamara's in there for inciting mischief and a couple other misdemeanors, and she can't get bail. I think they're making an example of her. Hey, Katrina, glad you're here. Or Katerina, glad you're here. I don't know. She shouldn't be there. They're making an example out of her. But why? Why? Judge is a friend of Trudeau? Whether he's a friend of friggin' Trudeau or not, this shouldn't be happening, and he should know it. They're making an example of her. I don't know. I don't think Pat's out either. Pat's still in there as well. Wait till March 1st now. Yeah, well, we're waiting. Judge is a friend of Trudeau.
Safari wants to know how far in the States you go. Like, where's the furthest?
Safari wants to know how far in the States I go. I go anywhere they send me. I generally stay out of California, but I will go anywhere else. Any state, doesn't matter. I've been to every state in the United States and every province and territory. The only two states in the United States I have not been into are Hawaii and Alaska. But I've been to every other state. It's the banks, commercial enforcement, New Mexico. Yeah, I've been to New Mexico. Love New Mexico. She's a former MP. Hold on, we got to read that one here. She's a former MP, and he handpicked her. I don't know. Safari Dream, awesome. Yeah. You see why I love my job. I'm a paid tourist, is what I consider myself. You ever hear that funny little story about, little Johnny sitting in school, and he's sitting there at his desk and he's staring out the window, and the teacher comes along and says, "What are you doing?" And little Johnny says, "I'm just looking out the window." And the teacher says to him, "Well, Johnny, nobody's ever going to pay you to just look out the window." Truckers. I sit in my truck all day long looking out my fishbowl window at some of the most beautiful things in the world. I truly do. I've been across every mountain range in North America. Love it. And I get paid for this. And I want to get paid again for it. I want to go back to work. So these mandates, the cross-border mandates have to stop, have to knock off. I love looking out my truck windows. Did you ever think that you get paid and make a living to do what we do? Hey? I never thought that. Well, I've always thought that. It's all I know how to do. But Truckers Party of Canada. Yeah. One of the greatest things about being a truck driver, and all of you guys out there that are truck drivers are absolutely going to agree with me 100%. You will never be unemployed. Ever. Unless you want to be. The only reason a truck driver is unemployed is because he wants to be. But as long as you're a truck driver, you will never be unemployed. You will always have a job. That is one of the greatest things about being a truck driver. I love it. Somebody's talking about, no, we're not talking about that.
What?
The only, you're going truckers rule, and I appreciate that. And Steve, you know, amen to that. It is true. Unfortunately, we've got automated trucks coming down the pipe. Won't be long before we'll still be in the truck, but we won't be making as much money as we are because they won't have to pay us. That and being a mortician. Well, hey, mortician, absolutely. You're going to be working overtime. Just think about it though. Think about it though. This is the only one of the bad things about being a truck driver. And if you're new in the business or you're thinking of getting into this business, just remember this. We work a 70-hour week. When I'm working, I work a 70-hour week. And if I take my dollar that I make, what I make at the end of my week, and I compare it and do the division about the 70 hours I work, I've probably made about $9 an hour. Darlene's actually just went, I make more. Darlene is, she owns a company, her own company. She's self-employed. She owns a company called Furry's Friends Services. She does dog walking, pet sitting, animal care. And she makes more in 4 hours than most people do working 8 hours full time, including me. Believe it or not. That's how little if you work a 70-hour week. How much does one tire cost? Well, my steers cost me $550 a piece, and my drives are about $485. So the front 2 steer tires are $5 and change, and the back are $4 and change. So you're looking at $5,500 to $6,000 to replace all 10 tires on your truck. So you better hope you don't have a bad day. Time to be a pooper scooper. You know what? Hey, Dar's over there laughing. Don't think I haven't thought about it. This whole time that I've been off, I've been honestly thinking, you know what? I should just go walk dogs, man. These people don't work that they don't work all that hard. And I don't mean like hard. They don't work hard. I just mean that, they work a 4-hour day, and, she goes out the door for 10 o'clock. She's usually in the door at 2:30. Full day's work. I could do that. Meanwhile, I get up at 5 in the morning and I'm still working at 7 o'clock at night. Yeah. People's animals. The animals in this house are probably treated better than most people. Everybody. Thoughts on digital ID coming to Canada? That scares the shit out of me. It really does. I'm of the age where anything digital or any more computers or more automation scares me a lot. I'm very, 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 very worried about that. I'm not getting the image out of my head. Haha, furry friends image. What else?
Furry friends.
Okay, yeah. You should be ashamed of yourself. Your mind in the gutter. Oh my God. Katerina, USA Trucks left California this morning. I don't think they left this morning. I think they left yesterday on their way to DC. What are your thoughts? Go, boys. Those are my thoughts. Go, boys. Give it hell. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. You don't need violence. You don't need your guns. Leave your guns at home or leave them in your truck. You don't need it. Be peaceful, but give it hell. I say go. Lock it up. Go into Washington, do the slow roll through DC, and then go out and jam up that beltway. Free Tamara. We'll see. Betty Davis, stay safe. Christine, go truckers. Thank you. 5 separate convoys heading to DC. I'm not exactly sure how many there are. I don't know if there's 5. I know for sure there's 3 for sure. Canada needs its oil fields. Yeah, you ever wondered that one? There's one I want you to think about. Canada, I think, is what, the 5th largest oil producing country in the world? And yet we buy our oil from Saudi Arabia. We produce enough oil that we could we could be paying 85 cents a liter for gas right now if we used our own oil, but yet we sell our oil to third world countries for more than we buy it from Saudis. So that's what they do. We sell our oil at a higher price than we're paying for the Saudis and to import it. I'm recording this chat and sending it to FBI. Hey, knock yourself out. FBI in Canada stands for Female Body Inspectors. Right here, baby. Americans use Alberta's oil. Yeah, they do. A lot of the world uses Alberta's oil. Yeah. Same as our wood, Brian. Yeah. Where do you think most of the world's lumber comes out of? BC. BC. Uh-oh. We got a troll?
Where? Who?
Go away, troll. I'm pretty sure somebody wasn't calling me a troll. Steve, you weren't calling me a troll. Yeah. NDP are total failures. USA uses 48% of Alberta's oil. I wouldn't be surprised. Tire roasters on live, guys. Marianne. Is it Marianne or Marian? Marianne. Marianne from Connecticut. Welcome. Why is there no Trans-Canada oil pipeline? That's a damn good question. Let's go. Why don't we all roll back into, why don't we take all the trucks and all the cars and all of us, roll back into Ottawa and ask Justin why there's no pipeline. Okay? Let's do it. I'd love to. As much as I hate him, I'd like to sit down with him for a couple of hours and just ask him questions. One after another, after another, after another. I'd love to ask him questions and see what kind of BS comes out of his mouth. I truly would. And I'd put the phone over there in the corner and record the whole thing for you guys to see. Prime example of government and big business collaborating. Yeah, well, he doesn't know anything. He's a puppet. Don't kid yourself. Trudeau's, he's not stupid, and he's not a puppet. He doesn't have a big hand up his butt and his mouth moving his mouth. He does have a say in what he's doing. I don't want to go down that road because I'll say things and get myself in trouble. So I'm just not going to say it. Watch him squirm. I'd love to watch him squirm. I'd like to see, honestly, I would like to see, after 60 days on this investigation, I would like to see what the results are. Now, mind you, they're going to do an investigation. They probably won't release the results of this investigation for 10 years. And by then, some of us will be dead and most of you will have forgotten about it. But I would really like to see the result. I'd love to see what he's going to say and what is going to be investigated and who's going to be investigated. Klaus Schwab. That's Trudeau's boss. Saying it for China. Saving it for China. Well, like I said the other night, Trudeau sleeps in a big bed and there's a lot of people in it with him. A lot of people in it with him. That is a bed that is huge. He wouldn't answer not one. You know what? Every time I saw him in the house and they put a question to him, all I heard him say, usually the first words out of his mouth is, a responsible government does this because it is necessary. He didn't answer a single damn question. He didn't answer a question, not one. A bouncy castle investigation. I'll lead that one. I will lead that investigation. Bouncy castle I can't say castle. Bouncy castle. Oh, you guys want to talk about the UN planes? Who put that up there? Snafu 71. Really? You want to talk about the UN planes? If the UN planes are there and the UN planes that came in and the UN soldiers are on the ground, chances are in the next couple of days they'll be out of here. But we're not going to talk about UN planes. Exactly, Steve. Who really cares? I really don't give a rat's ass. This is history. Well, I'm not history, but what's happening around us is history. Hot tub inspection. I can do that. I'm qualified. Have a hot tub. We can do that. Non-confidence vote. They did that the other night, and they lost. We lost.
No, it's confidence.
It was a confidence vote. Same thing. Confidence vote.
What's the difference?
Well, if you lose a confidence vote, that means you don't have any confidence in them, so it's a non-confidence. Whatever. I'm not a politician. I just say it what comes out of my mind and it comes out of my mouth. No one knows. Morning, Pat. You get up early again, or are you just getting ready for work, or what? Oh, Ukraine needs our help. Come on, man. Ukraine needs our help. All are worried about little mandates. Quit crying. Let's help Ukraine. You know what? Not in your head. I'll be honest with you. And again, I'm just talking for myself. But for the money that we're probably going to spend on the Ukraine, we've got enough people in our own country that are homeless, jobless, veterans that need care. All of that money should be spent on them first, and then if there's anything left over, let's help Ukraine or any other country that might need our help. But let's get our own goddamn country right first before we go out trying to push democracy on every other country. We need to take care of ourselves. I can leave my house right now, get in my car, and drive 30 minutes into Kingston and be driving around. It's minus 20 out there right now, and I can see homeless people, jobless people, teenagers that are sitting on sewer grates. There's 100 things in our country that we could be using that money for, okay? And then once all of that is settled, Steve, absolutely, vets. Once we've got that nailed and we've got that taken care of, and I don't mean we're going to throw a couple bucks at them and kind of build them up a little bit here. Let's get it fixed. Let's fix this problem, okay? Let's take care of these veterans. Let's make sure that there's not a single veteran in Canada that is hungry or homeless or jobless. Will you take care of all of that, Mr. Prime Minister? I might have a little bit of respect for you. Take care of that. Don't be sinking, millions of our taxpayers' money into the Ukraine. Don't get me wrong. It's horrible what's going on over there. But let's take care of us first, and then whatever's left over, sure. If there's anything left over, we'll take care of, help some people out in the Ukraine or wherever else in the world that we need, that needs help. I believe that. Now, if I've offended anybody or any of you, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I take that back. I believe we should take care of ourselves and our vets and our homeless and our jobless and all of that. Okay? I don't work as hard as I work and pay the amount of taxes that I pay to support a war on a foreign soil that has nothing to do with me. When I want my tax dollars to take care of my country, have something here for my kids when when it's their turn to run the country. This is what I want my tax dollars. And then if I've got a little extra scratch left over, hey, I got no problem helping out other people. This is not right. So we're not going to talk about let's help the Ukraine, okay? We're just not. We're not helping I'm not helping. If I was the Prime Minister, I'm not helping another goddamn country until my country's right. That's just the way it is. Sorry. You don't like it? Get on one of those UN planes and go wherever they're going. I need a drink. Damn, you people make me think. This is like work, man. I'm working hard. Vets all day long. You're goddamn right. And this is coming from a guy I've never spent a minute in the military. Not a single minute. And you know what? It's probably one of the few, I've got few regrets, but that's one of the few regrets I truly have, that I never ever did. My life, I was walking the path, and then there was the good way to go, and then there was the other way to go. I went the wrong way. I should have gone that way. I wish I'd done some time in the military, but I'll tell you this, they absolutely have my respect and my love and my thanks all day long. So if you are a vet and you are looking at me on your screen right now, thank you. I appreciate you. I thank you for your service. The rest of our country should be kissing your ass. Okay, my heart rate's getting up too high, guys. My blood pressure. I'm gonna blow this maple leaf right off this hat if I don't calm down. This is why truckers rule. Damn right. Damn right. You should mind your own business.
Who said that?
Who the hell said that? Sherry. Oh, we should mind our own business. Oh, Sherry, you scared the crap out of me. I was ready to come at you. We should mind our own business. Agreed. You know where our business is? Right here, at home, in Canada. I'm a Russian military veteran. My love of Canada comes first. Well, God bless you, Alberta Outlaw. Bless you, boy. Hail Canada. This is the greatest country in the world. Did you guys not hear that? You guys didn't hear that? Canada came in first. How? With all this been going on in the last month with this COVID shit and with Trudeau, but apparently Canada came in first. Was it Canada, Switzerland, Sweden, Germany, and something else? We came in first of the greatest countries and the best countries in the world to live. I agree. I agree. This is the best place in the world to live. There's not another place in the world I would live. There's lots of places I'd love to go visit, and I've visited, but there's nowhere else I want to live than sitting right here in this country right here. Steve, we love all people. Absolutely. Trucker party. Derek, I tell you what, buddy. You put it forward. You guys put it forward that we assemble a trucker party. Let me know about it and let me know where to be. I'll sign up for that. I'll sign up. I don't have to lead it, but I'll sign up for it. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. Are we still under provincial emergency? I do not believe so. Dar, we're not under provincial emergency, eh? Did it drop immediately?
That dropped as well.
That dropped as well today, yeah. It did. So no, there's no provincial emergency. Hold on, who wrote that? WAF has half of Parliament on his payroll, on his list. Yeah, we know that. Where are you going?
I saw you 1 minute at the fridge.
Look at this. Can you guys hear my daughter Brianna whispering? Should I try? She's in her jammies. I was going to turn the camera around so you guys could see her running down the hall, but... Say hi, Bree.
Hello?
There you go. That's Breezy. Her name is Brianna. I'm Brian and she's Brianna. 5 daughters. I didn't have a son. Anyway.
We have Mike.
We have Mike. Yeah. The only son I have is Mike, my son-in-law, and you just met him about half an hour ago. Who wrote that? You're here right now, Brian, so you took the right way. Thanks for doing what you do. Hey, Scott, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
That's a good question.
Somebody wrote a good question. Let's hear it.
Are we allowed to wave our flags outside without being harassed?
Are we allowed to wave our flags outside without being harassed? You know what? I tell you what. As it turns out, I have to go to Toronto tomorrow, and I'm taking my truck with me. I have to take my truck down because it's got to do a 36-day safety. And I have the flags on it I still have my flags on it from the convoy, and I'll leave them on there. And I will run from my place down to Toronto and back, and with those flags on it. And I guess we'll find out. I'll let you know tomorrow. And if you see that, wheel burner's gone live and there's nobody sitting in front of the screen, you know I'm in jail. Because Dar won't sit in front of the camera. They will follow you. Let them follow me. I got more fuel in my truck than they got in their car. You'd have to stop 12 times before I run out of fuel. Make sure to record. You got it. Not a problem. Who said that? Somebody's going to bail me out. Lynn, you're going to bail me out? I'm going to hold you to that. I will hold you to that. Just don't send it to GoFundMe or Gives and Go.
I don't know if I'll bail you out.
No, Dar won't bail me out. She will, but she'll make me sit there for 3 days first before she lets me out. Jeff will bail me out too. See, look at this. Lynn says, "No, she'll come get me out. She'll come get me."
So did Safari Dream.
Right on. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm gonna take my truck down to Toronto tomorrow. I'll wave the flags, and honestly, I'll record it. If anything happens, I will record it, and let's see what happens. Brian, the overpasses from Marysville down have people on overpasses waving flags. All right, cool. What are you laughing?
My bucks will go to Dar.
The money, your bucks will go to Dar?
That's what Janie said.
Janie said she's going to pay Dar. Don't be giving the money to Dar. The more money you give her, the longer I'll sit in jail. She'll come up with more. There'll be another, next time you guys tune in, there'll be another Devon Rex cat running around my damn house. Proud of our flag. You're damn right. Damn right. It is simple, but it is beautiful.
Ottawa Police.
You want to keep it to yourself? Oh, the Ottawa Police. Ottawa Police, keep supporting the Conville. We will arrest you. You know, if you're the Ottawa Police, you know where I am. I'm right here. If you're a troll, fuck off. But if you are the Ottawa Police, you know where I'm at. Come get it.
Safari's going to bed.
Safari's going to bed. All right, Lynn. See you later. Time for a good cigar. You know what? You're right. I was smoking one this afternoon while shooting a video, and I only got about halfway through it, so it's sitting right over there. When I'm done here, I'll be going back out to the garage, and I will be smoking a cigar. Autumn, thank you. Appreciate that.
No, I'm not going to bed.
You guys should all, actually, you guys should come. We should want to go smoke a cigar? You guys want to go out in the garage and smoke a cigar? I am smoking a cigar. Who said that? You rotten SOB? Marouche? Did I say that right? Marouche? I am smoking a cigar. That's not very nice. Dark and what? Dark and party hard. Yeah, you guys send her money. Christina, a joint for me. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Sorry. I can smoke cigars. Hey, Jeff, if you smoke cigars, you come on out. We'll smoke cigars. See what we've got? I can smoke cigars. You guys smoke dope. I can tell you right now, you guys want to come over here, you can go into my garage. I guarantee you that in my garage right now, my kids will hotbox the hell out of you. None of you will leave here sober. You guys will be so stoned it won't be funny. I don't smoke dope, but doesn't mean the rest of the people in my house, everybody else in my house is over 21. You know? My kids have a bong collection big enough they could probably open a store. So if you guys want to come over and hotbox in the garage, my kids will probably be able to hook you guys up for that. Dar wants the Ottawa Police to... Do you guys read that? Unbound 3, that's Darlene. Ottawa Police, can you please handcuff me and fulfill one of my fantasies? Really, babe? I'm acting surprised like I didn't know that, but I already knew that. I got my policeman's uniform in there. She also likes firefighters. I used to have way too many bongs. Well, that's what I asked the kids. You can only puff on one at a time. What do you need 50 for? But they are impressive. I will give them that. My son is asking me to grow crazy corn. I am a senior. Hey, knock yourself out. My mother-in-law grows the best pot you have ever seen or you have ever smoked. I don't smoke it, but everybody in the house does. And by the smell of it, oh, there's some killer weed. And the kids grow it here. We've got enough property here that we can grow our legal allotment of weed. And Brianna and Amanda and Madison all grow their weed out back here, and usually they can come up with enough to get them through the winter. Hubby loves White Rhino. What kind of cigar? I was smoking a Romeo Churchill. Just a regular, like a Romeo number 2, but it was like a short one, not a full-size stick. It was just a Churchill. It was, they're nice. I was just in the mood for something. I didn't want to smoke a full one. Your girls must be proud of their dad. You stood up to make a difference, and Darlene beside you. Sue, that's one of the nicest things somebody's ever said to me. I'd like to think that my kids are proud of me. I'd like to think that my kids are going to stand up and see that this is what the country needs and this is what we need as a people, and that when it's their turn, that they will stand up. When it comes a point in their lives, whether it's with the government, this keeps coming up. Ottawa Police, we can charge you with inciting a riot and freeze your accounts. You can suck my big toe. That's what you can do. Anyway, I would like to think, like I said, that when the time in their lives when they are put up against the wall and their backs are to the wall, that they will look at what their mother and their father and the other people in this country have done and use that as an example. I would hope so. And Trudy made it legal to grow your bud. How do you think the dummy won the election originally? How do you think the dummy actually won the election? He won the election the very first time because that asshat said, I'm going to legalize weed. And he did, and he won. Or he won and he did. That's how he won. I can tell you right now, Trudeau won that first election from the population of under 45. All the kids voted for him because they wanted the weed legalized. They voted him in, he legalized weed, and then that was the only thing, in my opinion, that he did that was decent. Other than that, that's it. He's just a dick. Trudeau smokes the skin flute. Yeah, you see all the guys in the back benches on his on his side there. That's a lot of skin to be fluting on. Yeah. Anyway, they'd probably like it. Who cares? The whole lot of them are done. Bucket beer Ford. Trudeau. Dang. Allie, that's the best you got? Dang. Dang. Damn, woman. I did it the other night. She threw a pen at me, remember? Trudeau is Castro's son. I thought that was kind of funny. I saw those pictures where they did the side view and the thing of the front and the two sides of Trudeau, and then did Castro, the front and the two sides. I hate to say it, man, but there is a real serious resemblance. You know, his mama wasn't, well, we're not going to talk about mamas here, but his mama had a reputation. You know, that's all I'm going to say. Justin and Jagmeet, brothers from different mothers. They're both in trouble, though. If you got 5 daughters, Brian, I sure hope you got stock in Tampax. Man, if I would have known back then what I know now, come on. I would have had stock in Tampax, Barbie. I'd have had stock in all that kind of shit. His mama ran off with the Rolling Stones. His mama ran under the Rolling Stones. Make Trudeau walk the plank. I don't think there's a plank short enough. Just throw him off the boat. I think that's what Canada needs to do. Just get rid of him. You know, make him unemployed. Make him unemployable. Give him no choice but to get on a boat or a plane and go somewhere else and live, because I don't even want him in my country. I don't consider him a true Canadian. I don't care if he's a Trudeau and he was born here and raised here and whatever. He's not a true Canadian. Not after what he did with this country and what he did to this country and what he did to all of you, what he did to me, what he did to our kids. Not a chance. COVID Trudeau, yeah. Pierre was impotent, so he farmed Maggie out. Come on, we're talking about a mama here. We don't insult mamas. Everybody loves their mama. Klaus will employ him. That would probably be the first place he would go. Get on a plane, go back to Germany. Isn't that where, I think that's where Klaus is, isn't he? Over in Germany? I think so, yeah. Do I have a what? Do I have a yellow truck like Kristen? No, I do not. I have a blue truck. You don't even want them on the same planet. You know what? I don't want them on the same planet either. Let's go set them up with Elon Musk. We can stick them on the next SpaceX jet. Gone. Gone. Puffy Joe. Well, sorry, bro. I guess I was wrong. Not everybody loves their mama. How about this? Most of us love our mama. That's an insult to Castro. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, well. Puffy Joe, I'm a girl. Yeah, we can tell by the picture. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Puffy. I'm sorry, Joe. Yeah, somebody was... I think Trudeau's numbers are days are numbered. Yeah, well, I think so too. How is Eric doing? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Closest German born has lived in Switzerland. Okay, well, that's where Trudeau's going. Although I don't think the Swiss would put up with his shit. The Swiss are pretty lenient, and they're pretty cool, and they're pretty laid back like Canadians. But I don't think they'd put up with him. He'd have to go, I don't know, Ethiopia. North Korea would be a great place for him. North Vietnam. Send him to Russia. He would look really good sitting there beside Putin, right? There's big Putin and the little midget Trudeau. That would look good. Trudeau dug his own hole. You are right. Absolutely right. He dug his hole, and he is going to pay seriously. Like I said earlier, man, he's in that hole right now. Guantanamo Bay is not bad enough for him. That's too good for him. Now, there's worse places in Guantanamo Bay that we can say that Trudeau should go. He'd be too radical for North Korea. Who knows? But he's in a hole right now, and he's got a whole country of people with shovels ready to throw the dirt on him. Putin wouldn't tolerate him. Yeah, Putin doesn't tolerate crybabies, that's for sure. And Justin would just be sitting there with his box of Kleenex and his tampons. Bootlicking Trudy. Trudeau is finished. I hope so. I really do. I really hope so. I hope this guy's done politically. I'll be disappointed if he wins another election. If people vote this guy and he wins another election, I don't know what I would do. I will literally sell everything I've got here. I will find the most remote spot in Canada up north, and I will go off the grid, and people will never hear from me again. Because if there's enough of you out there that voted him in and he wins another election, I want no part of that. Absolutely none. PRP is on the WEF list. His wife owns big shares in Swift with Terrence Strath. Wow. I wish, Puffy, you wish you could do that? Hey, we'll buy enough land that a whole bunch of us can go up there. Dr. Tam has Adam's apple like Jacinda. Send him to Fox News and let them get hold of him. I think one of the worst things that could happen, somebody earlier said send him to Guantanamo. No, let's send him to the Fox Studios office in Atlanta. They will kill him. He wouldn't make it out of there with one piece of ass left on him. JT might cheat in an election. I don't think so. I think if the next election in Canada is going to be under so much scrutiny, and there's going to be so many eyes on him and on what's going on, that I don't think he'd be able to cheat, regardless of who he's got pushing buttons or helping with whatever money. Thanks, Joe. I love your hubby too. Biden and Trudy are cut from the same cloth. Well, Trudy picked up the phone and called Biden. Biden answered the phone and said, sure, Trudy, let's kill this cross-border bullshit. We'll make it happen. Click. I agree. They're cut from the same cloth. Your cousin built Guantanamo. Well, tell your cousin I've got a paper bag full of cash over here, and if he's wanting to come on over and draw me, pull out some blueprints and draw me some blueprints, he can have that bag of cash. I just want to do a color by numbers thing. I'm not like I'm going to go and raid Guantanamo or break anybody out or anything like that. He is 3% in the polls. Do I send what?
Someone wants to know if you still have your truck because they took some. Yeah, yours was.
Yeah, my truck wasn't taken. I was there. I was in the original convoy when we first pulled in. I was there. Dar was with me. The both of us went in with the truck, and we were there for 4 days. Unfortunately, I had to come back out because I had doctor's appointments. But then Dar and I have been back and forth, a few times, filming and everything. But we took the car up. The last time we would have never got the truck in. So yeah, my truck is fine. We got a bug.
What?
Who's free dumb? Dogmaticus, not agnostic. Free dumb. Bye, Dogmatic. Have a nice day. Hope you're doing well. He's going to have less seats than the NDP. I don't think so. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I think the NDP is finished. I'd be willing to bet you right now that the Green Party could probably get more seats at the next election than the NDP. The independents will have more seats. I will have more frickin' seats at the next election than the NDP. How's that? I think Singh is done. Go back to his hometown in Canada, wherever he lives, and stay there. You are done. Anyway, when do you expect to get your...
Oh, okay, bye-bye.
When do you expect to get your notice that you have lost your license? Oh, come on. You think you're funny? You think that statement means anything? Anything. I'd almost say leave him on here and let's see.
I am actually.
Let's pick his brain. Are you really that smart? Come on, buddy. Say what you got to say. This is an open channel. I'm very transparent here. Sitting here calling me names and saying stupid shit makes you look really stupid. So if you've got something intelligent to say and you want me to respond to it, here's your chance to say it.
All he can say is freedom.
Freedom.
Because that's so intelligent.
That's got to be the most important. I'm a lot smarter than you. You're not looking that smart, Jack. You're really not looking that smart. And telling all of us, all 689 of us, how smart you are, ain't proof. Say something intelligent and say something smart, and let's talk about it. Otherwise, fuck off.
It's too late.
Dart.
He's boring me.
Dart squashed him. Anyway, sorry about the language, guys. I did say the F off word. My apologies. Won't happen again for the rest of the night. Oh my God. There's something up there I want to read. As an American, it's really humiliating when other countries point out Dominion machines, and well deserved. So sorry my country has promoted these damn machines. What did I do? These damn machines. Rick, you're right. Sometimes it just comes out. Usually I try to let the second thought in my head be the first one that comes out of my mouth, but that one there slipped. It just, I didn't have a choice. They are libarded. Mr. Bees, how you doing?
Are you Santa Claus?
Justin Trudeau, actually. Oh yeah, as if that asshat's on here. Justin Trudeau, are you Santa Claus? Well, if I was and you are Justin Trudeau, you ain't getting shit this year, Jack. You ain't getting nothing. Coal for you. Coal. Not even the good coal. I'm going to send you coal from like South Africa. Pierre blah, blah, blah is on the WEF. Yeah, we know that. You need an F-bomb once in a while. I appreciate that. Thanks. Somebody jumped on me pretty hard the other night about swearing because I let like 2 or 3 of them off in a row. And
Brian,
so
you're a skinny version of something. You're a skinny version of someone.
I'm a skinny version of what?
That's Safari Dream's dad.
I'm a skinny version of my... Wow. I don't know. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm assuming you like your dad, right? My father. Tailpipe Cole. There you go. That's what Justin's getting. Tailpipe Cole. Oh, man. Well, guys, what do you think?
He loves you, Mr. Peter.
Peter, you are the best. We love you, sir. You know what, Peter? I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do. That's Canadian language. It's not like it's not like any words I'm going to say are going to offend my kids. You know, I've been a truck driver all their lives. They've heard it. They know it.
They use it.
They use it. Any of my kids can swear as good as I can. So if your child is on here tonight or your kid is on here tonight and they're offended by what I said, I apologize. Dar, I will bring the wine. Tammy says, Dar, I will bring the wine. Tammy, you bring wine to Dar? No problem. She'll be your friend. Anyway, I think, didn't somebody say that Tire Roaster's on?
I think so.
You guys want to go watch Tire Roaster? I know Judy Hartbonger. I don't know what that means. Banana Puss. That is a hell of a handle. I gotta go back. Banana Puss. That is awesome. That is awesome. Love that. That is awesome. I live in Point St. Charles, Montreal. We are used to the swearing. Yeah, I guess you are. Tabernacle. Had to do it. Had to do it. Nikki, you're watching both of us. How's he doing over there? Has he got a good one going? Jackie's got lots of wine too. Hey, you guys all gonna come over here and bring wine to Dar? You better bring me cigars. Trump needs to unite Canada and the US. Oh, no. I like Canada just the way it is. I don't think we need to merge or become American. I don't think the Americans need to be Canadian. Tire Roaster showing off his new rig.
Ooh.
Did he get a new rig? Like we're talking big truck rig, like transport truck, or did he get a new pickup truck? December. See you later. Thanks for coming in. Puffy Joe, I love Alberta. So do I. I love Alberta. He got his new motorhome.
Love it. So
John Lovett. Hey, Johnny, my cousin's here. How we doing up there, boy? You doing all right? Johnny's up in, where the hell is he? He's up in Newfoundland. He's, oh, come on. John, where are you? We just mailed you your hat, dude. It's on its way. I should know, for crying out loud. I've been there 1,000 times. Why can't I remember it? He's up in Lab City. There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, cuz. You can always count on one of your best cousins to think like you do. I can pretty much start a sentence and Johnny and Steve could finish them. Anyway, Johnny, you're tuning in late, bro. You're tuning in late. I'm getting ready to wind this down here. We're gonna go take a look at Tire Roaster and check out his new motorhome. Who bought his old one? Anybody know? God bless Canada from the U.S. Thanks, man. I can't imagine having another country, attached to our border other than you guys. Well, except maybe, Barbados, Bahamas, someplace like that. But it ain't gonna happen. He said he was buying a motorhome. Oh, okay. All right, Morel. See you later. Checking in right now from Florida. Jim from Florida. Great. Anyway, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, we're at 84 minutes here, so let's call this a night. Most of you know where I stand. If you've been paying attention and listening, You know where I stand. The questions tonight and the comments tonight were awesome. I really, really appreciate the interaction that you guys throw up and the questions and the sense and sensibility and the honesty. I really do. I want to thank you guys. Keep them coming. Thanks for watching us. We really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, smash that like button. And yeah, I really want to say thank you. So Dara and I are going to bugger off now. I got a stogie to smoke. We'll catch up with you. I just shot a video today. It has nothing to do. It's not related whatsoever to the convoy. We're going to be releasing that tomorrow. So take a look at that when it comes out. Cheers to Neil Peart. I hate to tell you, Tina, but Neil passed away last year. One of the greatest, he is the greatest drummer in the world. One of the best of all time, next to Bonham. But he passed away last year. Anyway, we're not going there because that's another 40 minutes. Okay, guys. Later. Johnny, your hat's on its way. See you later. Love you, John. Love all you guys, too. Take it easy. See you later.